Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Gaming Quitte, the most delicious Quitte of them all. Today I kinda want to just show you one of my favorite gacha games that's out there. I've talked about it sometimes, like in my top 5 Dragea Last features for 2021 video, and I figured why not finally talk about one of the games I like the most. The game got a global version in October, I think 2018, but just a year after that Square Enix already pulled the plug on it and killed the global version, which was really sad because it's such a good game. The game itself released 2016, at the end of 2016 in Japan, and it's still one of the best looking mobile games out there, which is crazy. Right now you're seeing the title screen. They added this as a feature later in the game, I think. This wasn't available always, that you can have your favorite waifus or husbandos on the screen, on the title screen, and tap them to have them make various reactions. And something I really like about this game is that you have a free daily single summon, so I will just do one real quick. Just want to kind of walk you guys through my daily gameplay loop in this, I guess. And yeah, that is just a 3-star, nobody cares about that. The cool thing about this game is that every dupe you get is valuable, and especially with the fact that you can get a free single every day, that's extremely cool. You get limit break material. Whoops, no, I didn't want to click this person. And with the limit break material, you can make your units stronger. So I guess we just get into the gameplay so you can see what the gameplay of this game looks like. This is like a tower mode where you just climb up and use up your units. It's not like other modes like this where you climb up the ladder and just have to reset once your units are well all used. You can just while you're climbing up the stages, you collect treasures, and once you've used up all of your units, those treasures are claimed, and then you just get random rewards based on the rarity of those treasures. And so this battle will be way too short to probably talk about the gameplay of this game, sadly. So every unit has 3 attacks they can use in the battle. You can chain those together to increase the strength, as you can see with the chain bonus here. And this is, I think her name is Colleen. This is her summer version, and she is very jiggly. As you can see, she's a fox girl, and I think the problem is I don't really know what's going on in this game anymore. Like, I only was able to read the story of the first chapter of the game. Right now there's 3 chapters. The third one is going on right now. And I've read a summary of what was happening in chapter 2, but I have no idea what's going on in chapter 3 now. That's sadly that's something very sad for me, because I love this game and I don't understand the story. I have to read up on the story online. But yeah, so so right now I'm using my weakest units. Oh, okay, this is laggy. I'm using my weakest units because those are just some easier stages, and I don't want to waste my good units on just an easy battle. Also, something you normally can do that you cannot do in these fights, I will show you in a second. You can also borrow units from other players, either from your friends or just random strangers that are shown to you. And that is really cool, because like that you can get a feel for units that you don't have, that you want to pull for, or if you never pulled them, well, then you at least get a chance to finally play them. Something that is really cool in this game is it has a training mode that you can go into and, well, test out your units. I think it was this, yeah. You can test out your units, or you can test out units from other players. Like, for example, let's take a look at the unit I don't have. Oh, this is a new unit. This is the new Raimi. So this is pretty cool. If you have someone in your friend list who has one of the new units, you could just snag that and take a look at that unit and just play them. And I shouldn't play this because I didn't want to pull on her, but man, she looks cool. This is fun. So every unit has, like I said, 3 attacks. You can increase their rarity though and make them stronger, and by that they often learn new attacks which are also stronger. Every unit uses up AP, and a lot of stuff goes into AP reduction, strength increase, and all of that. Every unit has different abilities that can make them stronger, that can buff them or can buff your entire team. Like, for example, this is Dark Evelise, let's call her like that. And she's one of the strongest units in the game right now, I think. I got super lucky that I finally got her on my last possible pull. And she can, for example, turn some part of her own int stat into strength stat for units that rely on strength. So that is really, really cool. And some units have that you can, like when you have a combo count of 100, they give a buff to entire team, so you want to rack up that combo count, for example. So yeah, super fun. I have to read up all of those things. As you can see right now here, the battle info gives you infos on the current buffs that are going on. I can't read them, sadly, so yeah. You can also appoint an assist unit and just use some of their effects in battle. Usually I don't know what they do, I just slap someone on. And then you have the order system, which is really cool. If you use Invisible, your units are, well, invincible for a short time. Then you have the Bunker ability, which deals damage according to how high the combo count is. Rarely see people use this. And the more important thing is the heater, heat up order, because when you use that, your rush attacks get stronger. I just showed it a bit earlier. And the later you use your rush attack when the order has happened, the stronger your stuff is. As you just saw, we got a increase of 120% damage for this rush attack, which all, by the way, looks really cool. But yeah, this is basically the gameplay of Star Ocean Anamnesis. I would say let's jump into one of the real actual stages. You have a lot of stuff going on usually. Like, these are all reruns from the New Year's events. Then you have a god fight or whatever they are called. And I think it was this. Okay, no, this is also some old rerun stuff. So basically, something that I also really like is that you can just hop into multiplayer. You can just select a unit you want to play as, and then you just select match. So you just get matched into a random fight. And I got matched into a super boring fight, so we're just gonna skip this, because this is just a resource grind. So yeah, I'll be right back in a second. Okay, so I matched into a room that actually has a good fight going on, and I just have to select someone else, because this is really important now. I wanted to showcase this. Every unit has elemental attacks, elemental affinity, but or not every unit has that affinity, but mostly you can use different weapons so that your unit has light affinity now, or that their attacks are now attuned to darkness. And the cool thing about like having a darkness weapon, for example, or light weapon, as I have it with her right now, is that even when you use as you can see, she has ice attacks. Even when you use the ice attack, you will still have the bonus damage of when you're like using an attack that has dark against like light units or something like that. Yeah, like you still get the damage bonus. So that is really cool, and I also like the fact that your characters aren't attuned to a certain element, because that basically means you can bring every unit to every fight as long as their equipment is good enough. And equipment is a whole different story in this game. There are weapon banners where you can get those weapons. You can get better weapons, better equipment. You have accessoires that you can equip, and you can always equip one accessoire, and those, well, for me, who doesn't really understand what's going on with the accessoires due to the barrier language, I usually just slap something on, or I take a look at what they can do online. Like, there's a really nice Discord, and I have to use this. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna die either way. Anyway. Whoa, that was difficult, I have to say sorry. So basically, what I was talking about was equipment, yeah. So the accessoires it's a bit difficult for me, because I don't really know what some of them do. But I go by pretty fine, I guess. I don't do a lot of the extreme hard fights. I'm super casual in this game. But even when you're casual, you can enjoy it a lot because the visuals are great, as you can see. The game looks fantastic. The gameplay is really fun. And yeah, I'm just gonna see and try to finish this battle and not die because I'm an idiot. Let me talk. Panty shots here. So sorry. I have to use the skill again, I guess. So yeah, it's mainly a waifu game. You have some nice husbandos there, but they know their audience. Let's just say like that. They really know their audience, and I think you have like Faye, who has a summer old. Just one or two guys who have a summer old, but compared to that, you have like 10 female summer versions. So yeah, they know what they're doing. And every unit has a different class. Like right now I'm playing Enel, that is a sharpshooter class. Those usually have a rifle or 2 guns. There's also those robotic arms that they can have. Then some of them are invokers, like magic users. You have healers, you have defenders and attackers. And usually attackers can get the attention of the enemies more, but I feel like classes in this game are also not that important anymore. I felt like when it started in global it was more important. But right now I feel like it's not that important anymore. So I figured I'm almost done with showing you the game. I've talked about a lot of the game right now. I figured I would just show you some of the units, I guess, because let's just do a little character showcase, I guess. And this game had a lot of collabs, and really, really cool collabs too. Like you had Sakura Wars units. I sadly didn't get all of them. I don't know what their names are, so but as you can see, there were a lot of Sakura Wars units, like 2, 4, 6, 8 units. There was a Attack on Titan collab, which is really cool. Sadly, I wasn't playing the game back then. And no, you couldn't get Eren. You were just only to get Mikasa and Levi. Eren was the boss there. I don't remember the name of this game, but I think it's a Dungeon Grinder. There was a Guilty Gear collab, which was really cool, and as you can see, I only cared for the girls, and I also got both of them. I was really happy about that. Really cool designs. I love Dizzy. She's such a cool character. I love her. She was the main reason whenever I played Guilty Gear, just to play with her. There were a Tales of collab, and I think this is Eternia. I'm not too sure on this, but I think it was 2 events. And as you can see, it also had a Persona collab, which was amazing. Sadly, I didn't get all of the units. I only got Futaba and Choker, and Kazumi, sadly, I didn't get her. But yeah, I guess that's just how it is. And you have characters from all of the Star Ocean games, but you also have some original characters, because there hasn't been a new Star Ocean game in ages, so they have to make do with that. One of my favorite characters is Eve. I love her, and as you can see, I'm very bad at getting her ults. She has a lot of ults now. She has a wedding ult, she has a Christmas ult, summer ult, which I definitely want someday. New Year's ult, it's cute, but I don't really need it. This is the one I wanted the most out of all of them, is the Idol ult. It looks really, really cool. It's also, I don't think it's a bad unit, but I guess she's okay. Her Halloween ult, which is really good healer, and it's also a very shigly healer, holy crap. And this is her new ult, and I would love to show you all of the units, because dang, there's a lot. This is a cute scientist girl. This is Tika. She has a young version and then also a future version, because this game the story of this game has some time travel shenanigans. Of course, she also has the summer version. This is, I think, Eve's brother. I don't really know his name. He has a summer ult. Then you have, what's her called? What's her name? Wecht, something like this, I think. She is in every Star Ocean game, so of course she's in this game too. She has a summer version too. Sadly didn't get her. This is Colleen, I think her name is. She has some versions. Summer version you just saw a few seconds ago. Also, there's something you can do is just look at their models and also pause at weird moments if you want to do that, I guess. And I think she's also an original unit, like she's a robot, but I'm not entirely sure on that. And you have a lot of original characters at this point. No, this is Eve's brother, I think. This is some kind of god girl. He gives a very superhero-like aesthetic. Looks really cool. I got him randomly off a daily summon, I think, on a daily free summon. This is one of my absolute favorite units. Her design is just absolutely perfect, and I love her. As you can see, I dyed her hair. You can buy hair colors for real money and just dye their hair and give them accessories. I will show you that stuff in a second. She has several olds by now. She has a summer old, which I did not get, and she also has a New Year's old, which I also didn't get, sadly. And after that you have the units from the games, from Star Ocean games. Like you have the characters from Star Ocean 1, also with several old versions. This is Millie, I think, and she has such a cute Halloween old. And also a summer version, which I got. Have never really played with it though. Maybe I should do that. She's cute. And I didn't know that I got her off a random daily single recently, which I was super happy about. And sadly didn't get her her Christmas version, but I have her Valentine's old. And then you have from Star Ocean 2, I think they should be. As you can see, Reina is super popular. Like, she has a lot of different olds, and she even had a Persona old, like in the Shujin Academy outfit. That was really cool. And then you go on to Star Ocean 3. Fate, I think, is the male character with the most old versions. He did not have a summer version yet though. That's interesting. But Sophie, she's super cute. I really like her. And Reina, no, not Reina, Maria, I think she's called. She also has a lot of different versions. I feel like Star Ocean 3 has the most old units. Nell, I love Mel. She's such an amazing character. She's pretty, and yes, I have a small Morgana puppet on her shoulders. Why not, right? And then we go on to Star Ocean 4. Raimi, like I said, oh no, this is not Raimi, this is, what was he called? Face, I think? He has a summer old where he shows his nipples. And I actually have all of his versions, I guess, yeah. Raimi, one of my favorite Star Ocean units. I'm really happy I got her maid version, because that one is just absolutely beautiful. I don't have her summer version, sadly. I missed out on that. I had it on the global version back then, but sadly, well, that closed down. And then we also have Star Ocean 5. Who cares about Star Ocean 5? It's not a good game. No, it's okay. I don't think that they have the main character of Star Ocean 5 here. I don't even remember his name. But I remember Miki, she's cute. Her idol version is extremely adorable. I dyed her hair there. And yeah, this showcase is going on way too long. I'm so sorry. It's just, this game has so many awesome characters, and yes, a lot of sexy waifus, as you can see. And it's just, I'm so sad that I don't really see a lot of content regarding this game. It's so good. Like, there's basically no content about this game on YouTube anymore since the global version died. And oh, I forgot to show these. You see, I completely forgot about the Square Enix IPs because they didn't show up here. There was a Valkyria profile collab, like several of them. I sadly didn't get a lot of units there. I wanted to get a Lizard, didn't get them, but at least I got Samario? No, what was her name? Oh my god, I forgot her name. But really like this unit. There were also over here it's called Resonance of Fate, but I feel like the name of this game had a different name in different regions, where you were able to get the girl and the two guys. Of course, I did not get the girl, but I got the two guys. Cool, right? There was also a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius collab, and I can never remember the name of this game. Who cares about these units? And of course, there was a Nier Automata collab, where you were able to get the 3 main units. I really hope that with the release of Nier Reincarnation, we will get a new Nier event in this game. Hopefully with Kaini and the adult Nier or the young Nier, I don't know. But that would be really cool. Okay, to finish this off, I'm going to show you guys that you can... That's something I really wish for Trigger Lost, is to be able to... Why is this not working? Please work. Is to equip the units with different accessoires. And that is really, really cool. Like, oh wait, okay, maybe I should use someone who does not have any stuff equipped right now so I don't mess stuff up. Let's use... Oh right, I will use her because I haven't given her any stuff yet. So you can change their hair color if you want to. Like I said, these are hair colors I bought for money. You know what can I give her? Let's give her green hair for now, and then you can just equip them with different accessoires. You can then go on and decide where you want these. Of course, maybe something that you have on your arm shouldn't go to the face, but you could put it wherever you want, and that's pretty cool. I've seen people do a lot of interesting things with these accessoires. I actually used to have... I don't even know her name. She's one of my favorite characters in this game, and I don't even know her name. I used to have some ice cream in her mouth. Let's try and replicate that. Where is the ice cream? Okay, and now I'm done. I know it doesn't look as good as I had it previously, but now she's just eating an ice cream while fighting. That is cool. But yeah, that's that's basically it. You can give them gifts to increase your friendship with them, and when you increase the friendship, you get bonuses from doing stages and all of that. And you also increase their friendship by just playing with them. But yeah, that's basically it. Sadly, like I said, this game doesn't have a global version anymore. But if you're interested enough, I mean, if you've watched this video long enough to reach this point, you're probably interested in it a little bit. I'm downloading it via Q app, I think it was called. And that is just, I can just always update the game via that. I don't think you need a VPN for that. At least I don't. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for sticking with me for this long video. I just wanted to showcase it because, like I said, I really enjoy this game. I love it a lot. It's so much fun. It has such good graphics, and if you want to play a good waifu collector game, then this is probably one of the best because the graphics are amazing. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is that this game has been going on for 4 years now. And like I said, it's not one of the most famous games out there, so I fear that it probably won't be around too long. I really hope we reach at least 5 years anniversary, and after that, I guess we'll just have to see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, remember to leave a like and maybe a comment to tell me what you think about this game. If you're going to try it out, then hit me up if you have any questions about it. I've left out a lot of stuff here, like a lot of technical stuff when it comes to functions, upgrading your weapons. There's a whole nother can of worms I could open up with explaining that stuff, but it's just, there's better stuff out there. Like the Discord, there's a really big Star Ocean Anamnesis Discord that's super active, and you can find all of the information you need there. So I highly recommend going there. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more gacha content, I do a lot of Trigger Lost content, as you might know. Or occasionally other stuff, Princess Connect, this. Maybe I will do more Star Ocean videos. I kind of want to. Maybe just do some fight videos or summoning videos, but I'm not very good at saving up in this game. But yeah, maybe I'll do a summoning video in the future. But yeah, then if you enjoyed this, also remember to subscribe to the channel for more content in general. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!